What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and gonna do another big step on the Camaro. We're gonna put the roof on. So right now, my buddy's today's Sunday, he'll be here Thursday to help me cut the old one off and weld the new one on. But first, I gotta prep the old one, well, the new one going on. I got some trimming to do, I got some interior pieces to take off and all that crap. So I got my Ziploc baggie and all that crap, and I'll show you what I gotta do. All right, first we're gonna take these brackets off here. I'm gonna put everything in a Ziploc baggie. We gotta take these seals off. I gotta get this trim off. I think the trim's still good. I don't think they cut it. So I think we're good there. I gotta take these off. I'm gonna take these bolts out. All the screws. This back piece still might be good. I don't know. And the front, of course. Like I said, all the chrome and whatever else is there. We're gonna take this quarter panel section off. And you can see down in here where my fingers, that's a seam. So I'm gonna flip it, and I got the MAP gas, and we're gonna melt all that lead off of there, and I'm gonna drill out them spot welds. We're gonna do the same thing on this side too. I'm gonna try and save this piece. I really don't wanna hack it up, because if you remember on the driver's side, they had that aftermarket, well, it's an aftermarket one, but it's for like 70 to 75 or 4, whatever it is. So in case I need a part of that, I have it. So I gotta grind all this seam seal down, and we're gonna clean this up. I'm gonna primer it, and eventually it'll get painted. So let me go ahead and start taking all these screws and crap out, and we'll get to the fun stuff. Well, but first, let me, before I get into that, so I'm going to just give you an idea of what it looks like. So you have this outer piece here, then an inner piece. This outer piece here, they got it cut there. Oh, you see, they got it cut there. And then also this support piece here, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to drill these out. And I'm actually going to do the same thing on my end, but I'm going to leave mine all one piece. So, oops, sorry, I'm going to leave mine all one piece so we can weld it back into place, and it'll be support. And same thing as the other side. So that way you can actually get in here and weld. And I think there's another support or something. But once I clean it up, we'll be able to find it. And that way we can be able to weld that also. So that way every piece of metal will be welded. I got this support here and that support there. And then I don't know what this piece is here, but it's probably part of the body or something. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Let me go ahead and get this cleaned up, because I gotta get all this gunk off it, and I gotta get this stripped down completely, guys, completely stripped down. And while I ran to the store, it decided to rain on this beautiful cloudy day. So it got a little wet. It opened up for about 10 minutes and then it stopped. So then all the water just funneled to the center. So let me go ahead and get my crap, and let's get this thing moving. All right, guys, you see me, I melted all the lead off there. I ground them from behind, and I put my spot welds where their spot welds were. I got one more right here, looks like. So I gotta drill that one out. Then I gotta go back and cut these little beads that they put on there, which is great. Just cut right underneath, and then I'll grind them down. And I did the same thing to the other side. So now I gotta do it without destroying it. And damn mosquitoes are out because it's damp out and it was raining misty. So same thing, cut these beads. I'll just cut them right down here. I'm probably just gonna cut this whole thing. I might hit with the, no, I gotta cut these. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll figure it out. Somehow, some way or another. This thing's fucked. God damn it. I gotta fix this. Look at this shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Didn't see that when all the insulation was on there or nothing like that. I know I got a couple little bodywork spots on here to do, but God. Well, that trim piece goes all the way down here too. Worst case scenario is I'll buy another one and use it and patch it. So I think I'll be all right. I'll fix it somehow, some way or another. But let's get back to work. All right, guys. So after a long day, no, not really, just a few hours. I don't even think it was that long. 2 hours maybe. Got it down. I grinded them from the back, as you've seen. Then I drilled them out, and it came off, and I cut those little things there. Blah blah blah. I do got to fix this. This is really pissing me off. That there, but you know, that's like the only rot on there, and as well as this piece here. So, but I do have pieces there, but I'm not going to have that piece because that's one of them. I don't know what word to use, but not nice T-top. A butcher shop, I guess you could say, did those. And you know, this is not all that pretty either, but I can grind it up. I mean, if I can get a parts one or something like that, I can cut it and put it in. But it's really not that big of a deal. I can clean it up, pop some new metal in there, hopefully, and hopefully I don't get no blow through and all that shit. But I'm going to hit it with a wire wheel, see what comes up. These scare me, these screws here. I'm not going to lie. So, but I'm going to clean everything up. Then I'm going to soak them down for a little bit. I want to get this thing in raw metal probably tomorrow. And then I picked all the heavy crap off of here. And I'm going to clean all that up tomorrow too. I'll hit that with the wire wheel. I'm going to hit this whole thing with a wire wheel. I got a couple new wire wheel discs, so we'll get this thing going. But overall, I guess it's really not that bad. It's a lot better than that piece of garbage that's in there. So gotta love these wires. I don't think it's factory. That can't be factory. It might be factory. It just might be. With that crap. Anyway, so yeah, I got the back piece off, and I will have factory T-tops by the end of this week. Yep, factory T-tops on the Camaro by the end of the week. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Press the YouTube and everything, it doesn't matter.
So we just skin it right there.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I used to tell you not to put me on social media, but yeah, now you can.
Alright guys, so I got the spot welds all drilled out right here where we're going to go on both sides. We're going to slip the new one right down in there. Check this out. Let me get my light. There you can see, it's an actual crack. You see the light coming through on this side right here. Ain't showing really up on the camera, but yeah, that piece is cracked. So if it ain't a straight line.
Well, I was kick-stepping off the lines you were throwing down, pushing back from the light you're shining round, all day just wishing you let me in. Because these days they aren't that easy now.
Yep, they don't build them like they used to. Look at that. The whole skin and everything's moving, and that's cracked. That's got to be a crack. Oh. Nope, they don't build them like they used to.
Thank God.
I told you they were all stoned when they were building these cars. Look at that. Holy shit. Alright guys, so what we were doing in the beginning, we were just dissecting to see what was behind all this. So we're leaving this brace in here. Just hack it off here. You don't have to open this up. We just opened it up to see what was going on. But I got one more spot weld to get out so I can bend this back so we can actually weld this up behind here. Everything else will be easy. We do want to cut this off on your donor car so you can access the weld. Then put that back on. No big deal. Just sheet metal. And it's going to repeat for the other side over there.
inside this empty home, waiting for you to call and relieve my woes. Oh, relieve my woes. When I should be out trying to make some good times, trying to unwind and relieve my troubled mind.
All right, guys, so you see we got the roof off. I had to make some adjustments over, not adjustments, I had to do some things over there. I'll show you in a second, but we just whacked it off right here, slid this out, keeping that intact. I put my holds in up here, got the weld through primer on, go around to the back. I literally forgot to drill out all these spot welds. Well, not these here, but the ones that were on that monstrosity right there. So that's what I was doing, but then this metal started to fall apart on me. So it is what it is, but yep, it'll work. It'll be a lot better than what they had on here, as you've seen how weak it was. But yeah, you got some bugs down in there and crap like that, so I have to suck them up. Yeah, it's amazing this shit doesn't rust from the inside out. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up. All this crap here, I'm gonna clean all this crap up real quick. I guess I'll hit it with some brake clean, get rid of that gunk. I'll do that on both sides, and then get my wire wheel and wire wheel that sucker right up, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and do that, and we're gonna get this roof on. I think he almost has this prepped, ready to go. Let's take a look at it, guys. All right, so he's got one more. He's got to cut that down there, right there. This one's already lopped off. That's all ready to go. And then I'll have to clean this up. And yeah, we'll be good to go. Good to go. Oh yeah. We're moving along pretty good. It's really not that difficult, guys. This video should help you a lot better. Like I said, you're gonna take these channels off, and I gotta clean all them up. I'm not gonna weld these on today, but it's just like regular sheet metal. That's all this is. So I'm gonna clean them up, get them nice and clean so they don't rust out on us or me, and get those cleaned up. We'll be good to go.
She tells me that those days she never understood how we could always just waste away, ignore it.
All right, guys, so we worked on it for a few hours. It's not 100% done yet. We have self-tappers in it, but I'm going to show you and explain to you what we did. So what we did earlier, we dissected it and everything else, but we lopped it off right at the bottom. My buddy did the measurements, and we did it there. We saved this brace on the inside. We put a self-tapper in there so we can weld the spot welds back in. I started to drill that one. I'm like, I don't need to take that one out. And this goes all the way down to here. So that's all supported in. Then this will get welded in up here. And then we'll put the welds back on as they did up on here. Whoops, missed it. There we go. And then we'll put the welds like the factory did, but better, because they were actually cheap and horrible. So yeah, everything is lined up good. We got good measurements, crisscross the measurements. We tried on the old windshield, it fits perfect. We got sheet metal screws in the back here. This is all sucked in. Again, I'm not gonna weld this in 100%. I'm not even gonna weld it at all until I get all the window trim, and I'm gonna put the window back in this so we can get it up and make sure everything lines up right. We wanna check it up along here. I'll show you on the other side. So, but the glass fits pretty good in the back. Little minor adjustments I got to do in that corner like before. This one fits perfect. No complaints whatsoever. I just got to slide up a little bit more. It's okay. Fits perfect here from quarter to there. Slid right on. That's a little tricky. I got to fix that. But the windows got perfect curvature going around. So, and it's lined up basically where it needs to be. I don't think we really have to do anything. Then we got these pieces here. These are the pieces that we cut off so we can gain access. So you have to clean all these up also. I will put that back on. Then I have to trim this. Probably take this little leg off right here and then weld it on, guys. This will just slip around. There's one there. And then just like this one here, it just gets a couple spot welds. And then it has a quick little bead right across here and around. Grind it down, a little body filler. Never know. Never know. But yeah, we are pretty happy with this thing. Yep, it looks good. Factory T-tops. So, and again, remember, if you're looking at it, you're like, it's a little crooked. This side sits up a little bit because I put the spring in the wrong spot. I thought I had it, but it moved on me, and I said, screw it, I'm done with it. Got tired of dicking with it after a whole day of doing suspension work. So I have to adjust that. So the car always had a lean to it. Go back to my other videos and look at it after I put the suspension in now. But this roof is 1,000 times stronger than when they did these aftermarket bullshit things. I still got to use some of this stuff for, you know, patch panels. But look at this in here, guys. Look at that. And it weighs a ton. Look at this. And then he had a couple little screws in it, but I didn't take them out. The only thing holding this one now is these rivets back here. You can see it was rusting. It was horrible. And look, I guess from all the twisting over time, that's what happened. Yep, all the twisting over time. And they put little beads on it, and they put rivets in there, aluminum rivets. I guess if you wanted your T-tops real bad back then, you didn't care what they did. So, but yeah, it's pretty janky. I'd say so. But I'm going to take that off in case somebody wants it. So, I don't want it. But in case somebody wants to do this to their car and do it a better way than what these aftermarket companies did. Christ. So, I'll save all the trim. I think one of the T-top latches is broken. I'm sure you can fix it. But yeah. But I don't know why you would want to do this. I'd do a factory one. It's not that hard. Not hard at all. So, but I'm going to set this up out back. I thought it might fall apart, but it didn't. But yeah. So these are the old ones that we cut off of the car. This is off of that one. This is off the car. I mean, even this one had rust on it too. So, I mean, basically, that's on this side. But this is off the white one. This is the one from this side. They put seam sealer in there too, and spider nest. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, guys, he was right on the money. Right on the money. Just a little different angle there. But you know, it is what it is. But then you go up to this one, and then you see the difference because I got to fill that in now. Then you got this. Boom. And I just got to cut that little leg off right there. Or I could keep it. I don't know. It really doesn't matter, really. It's just extra metal for me. I might just keep it on there because it really ain't doing it unless I can get down in there like that. There you go. I'll keep it like that. I'll just weld that to that. A little bit. Not that it will matter. But looks good though. Looks good, looks good. And this roof ain't twisted, I'll tell you that. It's all cleaned up though. And I got I epoxy primered the inside yesterday. I got that all done because I figured it'd be better while it was off so I can spray down instead of laying in the car and spraying up, which I'm still gonna have to do anyway. But at least that's sealed up. I got some rust repairs to do here. I got to tap this down. I think I'm gonna leave this alone. I'll treat it and call it good. You'll never see it. This side's good. They're all decent up there. Let's come back around, swinging down and around and over. That there I'm gonna have to replace. So definitely gonna have to replace that because that's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Then I'm gonna cut the section off of the other one and we're gonna go from there. So I'll do this whole section here, up and under, and maybe some of the support, I don't know. We'll see how bad it is. So, but yep. And that's basically it. It's really not much to it, guys. Just a little bit of measuring and make sure you get your angles right. But no biggie. We got it. I just got to fill that in. Just got to fill it in a little bit. Nothing major. Nothing major. So. And that's it. Hey guys, you can see where it was cracked. You see how it's still rusty and dirty all up in there. This whole piece was cracked. And we thought it was two separate pieces when we were looking at it from the inside. We're like, that's a totally separate piece. We thought they were sectioned, but it's not. This damn thing was cracked. It was cracked on both sides, actually. Let me see. Let me cut this one out. No, look. See how jagged it is? It's not a straight cut. You can see that one sticks out further and stuff like that. So, and the donor car is not like that. I believe, and he thinks the same thing, is because there's aftermarket T-top, because there's no structure to it whatsoever. That bar inside was just twisting away. So that was like shock absorbers for it until it finally would rip. Same with the back. Can't see it. But yeah, so the A-posts were broken on my car. And another reason why I was having trouble lining shit up, I guess, because the friggin' car's twisted. So, yep. Just some food for thought on that one. Because, let me show you now over here. Because there's no cracks on this one. None whatsoever. See, the crack would have been probably like right around here. It was like right below that line there. And we thought it was two separate pieces, but it wasn't. So, yep. Now it's cracked. But yeah, just let you guys know. If your A-post is cracked, might want to get it welded. Just saying. All right, guys. So I hope this helps for somebody that wants to do a swap their tops on their car. It's not that hard. Just be patient. Probably going to need 2 people to help you, definitely, for picking up the old roof, putting a new one on, and stuff like that. I would section it the way I did it here. I seen people lop them off at the top. I watched one video, but he really didn't show you welding it back on. He was talking about putting a rod in there and stuff like that. I don't know why. But, yeah, I think this way is pretty good. I mean, like, yeah, the measurement got off a little bit where we cut the wrong angle. No big deal. Shit happens. It's all metal. You can add metal. Metal will be good. So, stay tuned for part 2. Part 2 will be coming up. I got to order some parts, like I said. I want to get the window seals and put the window in and all that stuff. And, yeah. So, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Keep you updated on the next one that comes out. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.